Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts as well as breaking down this week's Transformers Tuesday reveal, which is of course Transformers Kingdom Amazon exclusive Beast Wars Grimlock and Earth Mode Mirage 2-pack. Our first Amazon exclusive, I believe, to Plague Kingdom. Here's hoping that it is a little more readily available when in comparison to some of those Earthrise exclusives, and I'm also hoping that these exclusives are kept to a bare minimum, as essentially the entire of what I personally believe to be the Wave 4 of Earthrise was designated to various exclusives towards the end of last year, all of which were an absolute nightmare to actually obtain. So I'm hoping that this time round Hasbro have sorted their distribution out, and not only these sets are readily available in the US, but of course worldwide. Here in the UK it's very difficult to actually get any of these Amazon exclusives, as Amazon UK never really tend to stock them, so we always have to end up importing them from the US or various other hobby stores, etc. But let's get straight here into the reveal. So the major figure here for me is Earth Mode Mirage. Now we've known this character's coming for quite some time now. I believe this actual set leaked online quite a few weeks ago as far as listings were concerned, so it was really just a matter of when it actually got leaked or when we actually got official announcements here from Hasbro. And I'm not entirely sure as to whether or not it's because I'm so happy with my Siege Mirage, but this Earth Mode version does appear a little underwhelming. Now the original Siege version to me was pretty G1 accurate, and of course it did have a slightly stylized vehicle mode and a few transparent pieces in order to give it that almost Cybertronian motif. This time round he does appear to be just sporting solid plastic, and he is a lot more accurate. They have refined the sculpt. He pretty much appears to be a completely brand new figure as far as sculpt is concerned, besides areas such as the hands, the feet, maybe the thighs and the head sculpt, and I also believe the weapons are a carryover from that original Siege version. The transformation looks identical. The robot mode essentially looks like the Siege version, just with a brand new shell, but it definitely does look cool. I love the colour variation. I love that we actually get the 26 on not only the side of the vehicle but also on the legs, and as we actually take a look at him here in his sports car racing vehicle mode, it looks exceptional. It really does look incredible. It looks a lot better than the Siege version, so I guess if you were really after a definitive representation of Mirage, then this guy here is probably the best bet to go for. But then in saying that, if you're not all that into vehicles, I think the robot modes are very similar. And then we move on to a very interesting repaint, that being the Beast Wars Grimlock. Now this is using the Voyager class Dinobot sculpt, and they have made some modifications. It does appear as if though he's merely just going to have a new head sculpt as far as mold changes are concerned, but he is sporting a brand new colour scheme, I believe in order to match his actual original Beast Wars toy. I don't believe Beast Wars Grimlock ever actually appeared in the show. Feel free to correct me down in the comment section below if I'm wrong, but I do just recall seeing a toy of him and he looks pretty accurate. Not as spotty as that original Beast Wars toy, but still the main colours definitely appear to be there. I love the head sculpt. It definitely has design cues of G1 Grimlock, this time of course almost beastified, and we are getting the same weapons here, so no additional accessories with this particular character. And for Raptor mode, you can see that he has got now a much darker colour scheme and has got mixtures of white and of course very dark grey. The box art looks fantastic. It actually looks very similar to what we saw with the cone heads, so I'm definitely expecting another Amazon 2-pack. I also believe that we are expecting to get an Earth mode sideswipe with Pterosaur 2-pack, and that would stand to reason, as the Seeker Elite and Autobot Alliance pack could actually combine as far as box art was concerned, and that does appear to be the exact same here for this particular one. But overall, to be honest with you, I think that it is a little lackluster. I would have much rather been able to obtain Earth mode Mirage on his own. I don't really care that much for Maximal Grimlock. He looks okay. For those of you who are die-hard completionists, I think that he'll be a nice addition to the collection, but for those just after Earth mode Mirage, you are going to have to fork out probably a premium, as these Amazon exclusives always tend to be a little bit more expensive when in comparison to, of course, mass retail releases. I would love to know down in the comment section below on what you guys think of this particular Amazon 2-pack. Are you glad to see the Amazon exclusives make a return? I know that I'm personally not, but I'm staying optimistic and I'm hoping that Hasbro have sorted their distribution out, although they haven't as of yet actually reissued any of those very elusive 2-packs that we couldn't obtain last year. I would love to know down below on what you guys think of Earth mode Mirage and of course the Beast Wars version of Grimlock. The Grimlock repaint does look decent, but it's definitely not an essential for my personal collection. I mainly just stick to the more well-known characters. I personally would have loved to have seen an Earth mode Mirage and Earth mode Sideswipe 2-pack, and then perhaps they could have thrown this Beast Wars Grimlock in the Generation Select line, but then I guess they imagine that many die-hard G1 fans will be after the Mirage, so they package in a Voyager class figure that's not as well known in order to essentially trick us into buying it for, I guess, the main figure, which is Mirage. But it is definitely a really cool repaint and retooled set. There is definitely enough going on with Mirage to worth double dipping in my opinion, and he is definitely the main reason why I shall be picking him up. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Once again, please feel free to let me know down below on what you guys think of this set and what Amazon exclusive 2-pack will you be looking forward to seeing next from Hasbro. I thank you all for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.